was many donors who gave up their time and their gift to me so that I could survive.
Quincy resident Katie Lentz lives to tell an important story 7 years after a car crash almost claimed her life on a northeast Missouri highway. That story is about the need for blood donations in the tri-states and beyond. Katie Lentz was close to death as first responders desperately tried to extract her from her car. It happened on Missouri 19 near Center. A mysterious priest, whom she now knows as Father Patrick Dowling, appeared out of nowhere where to pray with the first responders. They were then able to get Katie out of the car. Katie was airlifted to Blessing Hospital for life-saving treatments. Katie ended up meeting Father Dowling for the first time since her wreck almost 2 months later. She was able to thank him for his help in providing calm during her emergency. KHQA's Raja Maples has Katie's exclusive message 7 years later.
Katie would like to thank heroes she's never been able to thank before until now during a new emergency that has popped up throughout the country.
I had many injuries after my horrific car crash on August 4th of 2013, and one of the life-saving measures that they took in addition to the surgeries was blood transfusions. From the doctors, nurses, medical staff to all the emergency personnel on the scene, but one of the forgotten heroes is all the donors who gave blood to help save my life that day because I needed several transfusions.
6 to be exact.
It was many donors who gave up their time and their gift to me so that I could survive. I have no lasting health impacts from that crash, miraculously, and I'm so thankful to be able to continue my life today.
Katie ended up graduating with her class on time 3 years later in 2016, even though she had to miss a semester. She now lives in New York City, where she works for Major League Baseball, a favorite American pastime that she watched on television during her recovery. And she now pays it forward to donate blood just as others did for her.
I know how much it impacted my life, and so now I understand as a recipient how much other people need the life-saving gift of blood as well.
What have you taken away from that whole ordeal?
Well, I think the most important thing that I've taken away was kind of my mantra in that car crash was just to pray out loud, and I couldn't have gotten through that crash without my faith. I just want to say thank you for all of the many prayers, cards, meals that were given in support of me back 7 years ago. I just think the entire community, both locally in Quincy and all around the world, who heard this story and thought of me and asked for prayers for my health. They worked. I am alive and well today because of your prayers.
Hospital demand for blood products has grown by 30% nationwide after sharply declining in early April amid the pandemic. The American Red Cross is hosting blood drives throughout the tri-states right now. You can schedule an appointment also by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. In studio, Raja Maples, KHQA News.